Most people want to escape the corporate grind, but standard early retirement advice is often incredibly rigid. It usually requires you to save half your income and live on practically nothing for nearly 20 years. This is known as traditional FIRE. It is the original recipe for leaving the workforce early. You bank 30 to 50% of your paycheck and invest it in low-cost index funds until the growth covers your lifestyle. The math relies on the 4% rule. Decades of market data show that a retiree can safely withdraw 4% of their portfolio every year. As long as the market continues its historical growth, the portfolio replenishes itself indefinitely. To find your target number, take your desired yearly spending and multiply it by 25. For a comfortable $40,000 lifestyle, that results in a required nest egg of $1 million. This master timeline shows the cost of that approach. For someone earning $100,000 a year with average savings and market returns, reaching that million mark takes exactly 16 years. 16 years is only the baseline. There are 14 other strategies that can get you to the finish line in as little as 3 years or as long as 30. This 16-year path is a fixed outcome of one specific set of mathematical assumptions. By changing the variables, how you live, where you work, or how much risk you take, you unlock a completely different set of timelines. This chart maps speed against effort to help evaluate the alternatives. The top right corner contains the strategies that offer the fastest possible exit provided you can handle the intensity. Entrepreneur FIRE is the quickest route on the board. Instead of saving a salary, you spend your free time building a business with the goal of a multi-million-dollar exit in just 3 years. This path is highly volatile. You might build a successful brand, or you might spend 3 years losing your money and your sleep for zero financial return. If you want speed without startup risk, Extreme Frugality FIRE offers a guaranteed exit by year 9. By slashing your living expenses to $30,000 a year, your portfolio target drops to $750,000. For a $100,000 earner, that math allows you to stop working in less than a decade. The ultra-fast lane comes with a high cost. You have to either risk your financial stability through entrepreneurship or commit to a bare-bones lifestyle indefinitely. Other strategies prioritize immediate daily freedom. These paths allow you to downshift into a more flexible life much sooner. Rely on intense early saving or remote freelance work. By year 7 or 8, you stop investing and take a low-stress job just to cover your daily bills while your initial nest egg grows in the background. Barista FIRE involves corporate life for a low-stress part-time role. Many people choose this path specifically to get subsidized health insurance while working a job they actually enjoy. The math is very effective. If you want a $50,000 lifestyle and your part-time job pays $20,000, your actual income gap is only $30,000. That reduces your target portfolio from $1.25 million down to $750,000. You can also use Expat FIRE or Geo-Arbitrage. Keeping a high domestic salary while moving to a low-cost region stretches the value of every dollar you earn. This path requires navigating foreign health or systems, establishing residency, and often living thousands of miles away from your family. Lifestyle hacking buys back your time today, but you still rely on active labor or a complete uprooting of your physical life to make the numbers work. Some investors prefer to reach independence without ever selling off their core assets. Real estate FIRE often starts with house hacking. You use a low down payment loan to buy a multifamily property, living in one unit and renting the other, to cover your mortgage and living costs. This strategy comes with real operational friction. You are trading your day job for a role as a landlord, which means dealing with maintenance emergencies and vacancy risks. Dividend FIRE is a slower, passive alternative. You spend roughly 22 years building a portfolio of stocks that pay you to own them, eventually living purely off the dividends. Cash flow strategies provide long-term psychological safety. The trade-off is that they demand either ongoing physical labor or more than 2 decades of patience. Moving to the far right of the timeline, we find strategies that prioritize career consistency and high-end luxury. Pension fire and slow fire involve working government jobs or saving a manageable 15% of your income. You reach retirement later, but you don't sacrifice your youth to get there. Fat fire is the luxury version of early retirement. This involves building a 5 to 10 million portfolio to fund global travel and expensive hobbies. Fat fire is nearly impossible on a $100,000 salary. It generally requires an executive level income or a massive business sale to support that level of spending. The long game ensures a high quality of life and safety, provided you are willing to remain in the traditional workforce into your late 50s. Financial independence is a customizable menu of lifestyle designs. This decision tree helps narrow down the options. Your ideal strategy depends entirely on your highest personal priority. If you prioritize speed above all else, you must choose the intense pressure of entrepreneurship or the strict limitations of extreme frugality. If your goal is to escape corporate stress without the pain of extreme saving, Barista fire or moving abroad will buy your freedom by year 7 to 14. If safety is your main concern, Dividend or slow fire allows you to protect your principal and enjoy your youth while you build wealth over 30 years. Look at the full 30-year timeline. Now that you see how the variables change the math, you have to decide which year you are going to claim as your exit date. A financial plan only works if you can tolerate the daily reality it creates. The most effective strategy is the one whose required trade-offs you are actually willing to live with. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more practical finance tips, investing strategies, and money insights.